In today's video, we are going to test out the brand new static SMG here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies to see how viable this weapon is. What is going on, guys? T-Tizzle here, bringing you another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to test out the brand new static SMG here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies to see how good this gun can do inside of zombies. I've used this gun so far in multiplayer and Warzone, and it is definitely one of the best SMGs, so I'm looking forward to trying it out here in zombies. If you guys do find this video useful or entertaining, please consider dropping a like, leave me a comment down below, and hitting that subscribe button. And with that, let's go ahead and hop right into the video. Alright, let's go ahead and hop into this one. In this video, guys, we are going to go ahead and test the static SMG here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies just to see how viable this weapon is to use inside of the game. I know this weapon so far is definitely one of my favorite guns to use in multiplayer and my favorite gun to use in Warzone for an SMG just because of how powerful it is. So I'm curious to see if that stands true here in zombies as well. So if you guys have seen these testing videos before, you know what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and test out this gun in Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. And then see how this gun performs at all the various tier levels. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this Spore Control contract here. And then I will travel to wherever this is and complete the contract. Alright, so we did go ahead and start this Spore Control contract. Got a good group of zombies behind me now. I'm going to get rid of that dog. I don't want him sneaking up on me and doing any damage. Went ahead and threw all the inhibitors down, so now we're going to go around and destroy a bunch of them. And then hopefully at that point we have a ton of zombies grouped up and we can get a really good test of how this gun performs against regular zombies in the Tier 1 whenever the gun is only single pack-a-punched. So I'm going to go ahead and hop up here, shoot this spore down. Go ahead and jump down, shoot the spore down that's over here. Try to avoid all the zombies that we can because like I said, I want to get a good group of them, see what it does whenever you shoot against a big horde of them. I will say one of the first things I am noticing is that the ammunition reserve isn't that good. I mean, it's still 100 rounds that you can shoot before you have to reload. But I will say the reserve at the end, there are about 800 bullets before you run out of ammo. That is pretty good. So gonna go... I don't know. Oh, this rain. I was wondering how that guy finished it. Well, we'll go ahead and shoot out all these zombies here and just see how this gun does. And I mean... as expected, here in the Tier 1 single pack-a-punch for a gold weapon, this gun is doing extremely well, almost single-shotting, and I really do love the overall mobility of this weapon, and that's kind of how I built this weapon to be really good whenever it comes to mobility. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is I will go pick up this bounty contract, and we'll see how this gun does against a big game bounty here in Tier 1. Alright, rolling up on the Mangler here. Let's see if we can't find him here really quick, and see if this gun can take him down in just one clip. So obviously going to try to get as many headshots as we can, and we did it in half a clip, which honestly, I think that's one of the quicker SMGs that I have tested so far. It usually takes about a full clip to take out one of these big game bounties. So I'm not going to take any of those items, that's nothing that I need, but that definitely does leave me optimistic for how this gun is going to do in the higher tier zones. So I'm going to go ahead and double pack-a-punch this weapon, and I'm going to move into Tier 2, and then we'll start with... I might go pick up this Spore Control contract, maybe a different one. Want to get a variety of contracts that we're doing. So I'll go pick up a contract in Tier 2 and see how this gun does against regular zombies in Tier 2. Alright, so I did decide that I'm going to go ahead and do a raid weapon stash contract. But here in front of me, we do have a Disciple and a Mangler. So I just want to see how this gun does against a regular special zombie that's not like a high value target. So let's go ahead and test it against this Disciple. Took him out with ease. That nuke, we definitely don't want it. And now go ahead and let's take out this Mangler. Uh-oh, I didn't reload. Oh, there's two Manglers. I get to get revenge over here. Alright, let's take out this guy, and then we'll run and grab that nuke. Boom. So you guys can see right there, this gun is doing pretty good against all these regular zombies and against the regular special zombies in the game, which is definitely really good to see. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this raid weapon stash here, and then we'll get a formal test of how this gun does here in Tier 2. Alright, let's go ahead and start this raid weapon stash, and then let's see how good this gun does against all these regular zombies that are trying to swarm me. I can't tell you guys the last time I did a raid weapon stash, so I don't know how many zombies are going to come at me. But I will say, for where we are on the map with where the raid weapon stash is, it's perfect for this weapon because we are completely close quarters. So going back between the doors in these close quarter engagements is really going to be good for this weapon. But hopefully we do get a bunch of zombies coming our way so we can at least see how this gun does. One thing I do want to know from you guys down below in the comments is let me know what you guys think about Modern Warfare 3 zombies as a whole. Did you guys enjoy this zombie mode? Do you like this style of open world? You have 45 minutes to get all your stuff and then you're forced to exfil? Or do you prefer the original round-based zombies that are coming back in Black Ops 6? I will say it was nice to have like a fresh sense on the game mode, but I definitely do prefer the original zombies and just how it played. I have so many good core memories with me and my friends trying to survive to late rounds, and you really don't get that feel in this game mode just because you're forced to exfil after 45 minutes or go fight some boss for an extended 20 minutes. So usually by the time you're fully kitted up, you have to exfil, and that was probably the biggest thing I didn't like about this game mode. But overall, I think they did pretty good with the game mode, and I've had a bunch of fun this year. But I am looking forward to Black Ops 6 Zombies. All the gameplay on it looks awesome so far, and I can't wait to make a bunch of videos on it this year. So you can see, though, I was kind of just chatting it up right there for a minute, but this gun's doing amazing. It hasn't been hard at all taking out all these zombies. Looks like none are spawning anymore also. It's just ripping through all of them. We almost have this, I don't know what happened to him. He just got smoked by this drill. I mean, right, that might be the meta right there. This thing is taking zombies out with ease. That guy couldn't even get around the corner on me. But I am liking this gun so far. Gonna go ahead and see what our reward is. Destroy this zombie really quick. Gonna get nothing. I knew it. I mean, go ahead and use it. Why not? Might as well. But now I'm gonna go ahead and test out this gun against a bounty. Probably go pick up this contract, and we will see how this gun does against a bounty in tier 2. Hopefully you can take him out in just one clip, because that would mean that this gun is one of the most powerful SMGs in the game. Alright, so we got another Mangler here. Let's see if we can't take him out here in just one clip. Roll up on him, get as many headshots as possible. It looks like this gun is going to do phenomenal against taking him out. So did it do it in 50 bullets last time? I feel like if I would have hit my shots there, it would have been one clip. I missed a bunch. But I mean, this gun is really good against high value targets, which is really good to see as an SMG, because throughout this game's life cycle, everybody has known SMGs have kind of not been all that good to use for taking out some of the bigger and more girthy zombies inside of this game. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to tier 3 though. We're going to go ahead and triple pack a punch our weapon wherever that machine is. I'm not seeing it right now. Boom, we're going to head there, and then we will test this gun out in tier 3 and just see if it holds its own. Alright, gonna go ahead and activate this PND and do an outlast contract and see if we can't survive and complete this here in the tier 3 zone using this weapon. I will say, whenever I was running over here, I definitely did notice a big difference here in tier 3, even when this gun is triple pack-a-punch, which I mean, you kind of want that inside of the game, just because whenever you're in tier 3, you want it to be a little bit bigger of a challenge. But I am worried how this gun is going to do against a high-value target here in tier 3. But that is not the task at hand right now. Right now, our only goal is to survive for about another 45 seconds around this massive ring and kill as many of these tier 3 zombies as we can. But one good thing about this gun currently is that the mobility is honestly just amazing. I know you guys probably can't tell since you're not the one playing, but the strafing speed is awesome, along with just the overall aim down sight time. It allows you to be a little bit snappier and move around pretty easily. And that really helped with maneuvering around all these zombies. So, I heard that Mangler. I want to see where that guy's at, because I'd like to see how it does against just a regular special zombie in the game. Okay, boom. There he is. Get rid of all these zombies that are around me. And then let's see if we can't focus on this Mangler. And did it in about one clip. Uh-oh. 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 We might go down here. We got to be a little careful. Holy crap. Things got a little dicey there as I prioritized taking out that Mangler. I'm going to try to get away from being cornered here, and then boom, just like that, we completed the contract. But I mean, I think right there where things got a little bit mixy for me, that perfectly showcased how good this weapon is with mobility. It allowed me to easily get around all these corners, slide in and out of danger. And I think that overall just helped me quite a bit. And then nothing in there that I do need, so we'll go ahead and pass on it. Go ahead and pick up, well, that was useless. I already had that. Now we'll go ahead and pick up a bounty contract. Hopefully we can beat somebody there, and then we will see how this gun does against a big game bounty in tier 3. So somebody beat me to the bounty contract, and we've been waiting for one to spawn, and one just hasn't spawned. But in the meantime, I will go ahead and do this deliver cargo contract and see if we can't get lucky, get like a ray gun schematic or something else good to give away to somebody. So let's go ahead and see what our reward is, and absolutely nothing. I expected that to happen. I never get anything good from these things. So let's go ahead and drive out of here, and I mean, hopefully a big game bounty ends up appearing. I've been just running around canceling every contract I can, trying to get one to appear. But you guys can see in the timer in the top left, we only have 16 minutes left. If I can't get a big game bounty to appear, I'll probably go ahead and just kill a regular special zombie just for one final test on how we do against special zombies in tier 3. But I'd like to do it against a bounty contract because they do have more health. So I'm going to continue going around canceling contracts, hoping for a bounty to appear, and then we will try to test this weapon against a bounty. Alright, so we still don't have a bounty contract to appear, but we do have a savior mission to appear right now. So let's go ahead. I mean, this is going to be a good test right here. If we can't test against a special zombie or a bounty, we'll use this as one final test. I mean, we got a mangler here. Need to save this guy. He needs some help. We'll do everything we can to help our boy out. Make sure we get him res so he doesn't lose all of his items. Go ahead and clear out all these zombies. And boom, just like that. Now it's just mono-y-mono. Me against you, mangler. And shit on. You love to see it. Now I can go ahead and save this guy. And just like that, I mean. Bro, I was saving him. You're a little too late to the party, man. Your teammate needed you. You're welcome. They're lucky. I went ahead and cleared out all of them for them. I mean, their teammate, I'm telling you, he's about 2 minutes late. That man, he's been struggling, crying in the chat for the last 1 minute. So we helped him out. So let's go ahead and see. Still no bounty contract. Hopefully one appears. If one doesn't appear, though, I'll go ahead and exfil and give you guys my final thoughts on this weapon. Still no bounty contract, but we do always have time to do a deliver cargo contract to go ahead and see if we can get any reward. I mean, I guess we'll take these. Why not? I mean, who doesn't love free pack-a-punch? So go ahead and keep waiting for a bounty contract to appear, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I'll wait until the last possible second to exfil, guys, and then we will see if a bounty contract does in fact appear for us here in tier 3. Alright, we are at the exfil now. I mean, you guys can still see here in the tier 3 zone, no bounty contract appeared. That honestly might be one of the craziest things for me. That used to be the most common contract, and we only had one appear there, which is just, I don't know, kind of sucks. But I mean, we did get to see how good this gun does against other regular special zombies, and I mean, it does hold its own pretty well. But my final thoughts on this weapon is I definitely think it is one of the best SMGs to use, not only in multiplayer or Warzone, but definitely here in zombies. The mobility is amazing, allowing you to get in and out of some of them tight scenarios, especially whenever there's a bunch of zombies chasing you. And then the damage output is also very good, especially in tier 1 and tier 2. We did see it kind of go down just a little bit in tier 3, so you guys may want to have like a beefier LMG or shotgun to help you guys take down some of them enemies that have more health. But overall, this is definitely a really good SMG that you guys are going to want to try out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the loadout that I was using in this video now. So this is the class setup you were seeing me here use on the static. So for the barrel, I was using this Garrett 8 long barrel. This is really going to help with the overall bullet velocity and range with the weapon. The underbarrel, I'm using the Jack Slash. If you guys have not used this yet, make sure you try it out. It's definitely one of the best underbarrels in the game and really just helps with the overall mobility. The ammunition I threw on the hollow point. This works really well in zombies, helps slow down all the zombies whenever there's a bunch chasing you. For the rear grip, I use the Warcat 90 grip to help with the sprint to fire speed to make it feel more like a true SMG. And then personally, I am not a fan of the iron sight, so I just threw on my favorite optic, which is the slate reflector. This comes down to personal preference. You guys can use your favorite optic, or if you don't want to, go ahead and throw on a laser to also help with some of that aim down sight time. But if you guys found a different class that you think works better for this weapon, let us know down below in the comments so we can all try it out. But yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for the video. If you did find this video useful or entertaining, please consider dropping a like, leaving a comment down below, and hitting that subscribe button. And with that, I'll catch you guys all in the next one.